How you doing? What's the matter? I just don't know. What should I have done 5 years ago? Back then, nobody had any way of knowing the true nature of the manipulator. It wasn't anybody's fault that we didn't know the truth. So you really think so? Of course. Besides, what's important right now is deciding what to do next. Am I right? She's right, Mr. Minister. Yes, of course. I do believe she is. What is it now? I just don't know. What should I do next? You'll figure it out. We believe in you. And... Sissel, if you haven't come to my cell tonight, I would have been gone by now, without ever having known any of this. This is what I deserve. That's what I told myself these last 5 years. Things are different now. Thanks to you, my eyes have finally been opened. Tonight, I've come into contact with other people's lives and gotten involved in their fates. And the only reason I was doing it was to regain my own lost memory. But things are different now. We're connected to each other somehow. I just know it. And that's why I need to ask you a few more questions in order to find the truth about us. Fair enough. Fire away. Sissel told me all about it, Detective Jode. About the manipulator. Yes, and it looks like this manipulator really did a number on the minister, too. Ah! Please don't pick on the minister. If he dies again, I'm the one who has to save him. Ugh. Sissel, do you think that's what happened to me too? What are you talking about then? Don't tell me. You were manipulated too. There was always a part of me that just couldn't believe it. The image of the one who shot me. But now I see the possibility of a new explanation. But who is it? And why did they do it? That contraption was for a birthday surprise for Camilla's mother, wasn't it? That's right. Something's been bothering me about it. I feel like I know that device from somewhere. Chapter 3, maybe? No surprise there. You lost your life once tonight because of that machine. Right, I knew it. See, Detective Jode? No, I'm afraid I don't see. I told Detective Jode about it. I told him about seeing the exact same contraption tonight in a completely different place. That's very strange indeed. A junkyard on the edge of town? I never even heard of the place. And what's more, I never told a single soul about the contraption. You haven't? Huh, that old pigeon guy. Who in the world is he? Detective Jode, you must have heard this name before. Hemzik. The meteorite that fell in the park 10 years ago. You were there. So you found out about that, did you? I hear that meteorite saved little Lynn's life. That's right. I couldn't do anything to help Lynn that day. But in that case, I don't get it. If it's true, doesn't it mean you didn't steal somebody's life away? What are you talking about? Detective Jode, you told me that 10 years ago, The person who killed the perpetrator in the park was you. What? It was the meteorite. I wasn't lying. I stole that man's life away. No question about it. It was entirely my fault. I was just about to shoot him. I would have shot him in the next instant if the meteorite hadn't come. At that point, I was already a murderer. That's not true! You were trying to save me. And I'm sorry, but I didn't think that's really it. Huh? Flip. Now we get to the truth, everyone. Ho ho ho. On that day, 10 years ago, a different incident happened in another place. Another place? Yes, the police headquarters interrogation room. The worst sort of incident was a suspect who was being questioned and escaped. Wow, I didn't think about that. I happened to be there in the detective division, so I joined the chase. Fortunately, or I guess unfortunately, I was able to track him down alone in the park. Hold it right there. I fired a warning shot. I wanted to catch him. Bad. That warning shot made him panic. At the time, I was a young and green detective brandishing my sense of justice like a sword. I made him panic and got you involved, Flynn. It was all my fault. Detective Joad. All I could see was my target. I couldn't even see you. I'm so sorry, Lynn. So the man who grabbed me died that day. These last 10 years, I'd never forgotten his face. Then a few years after that, my wife Alma died in such a mysterious way. I thought it was fate, my punishment for what I had done. I painted pictures in my cell, nothing but portraits of people's faces. All the faces of the many people I met in my life and didn't want to forget. And tonight, I finished my last portrait, the final face I wanted to remember. The final face. The face of the man in the park that day. Wait, just 1 minute. That can't be. I saw that painting. I saw the face you painted tonight. It was my face. Are you telling me I was the man in the park that time? That's right. The face of yours is the face I saw 10 years ago. The face of the man whose life I stole. Of the man who was pronounced dead at the scene. Hold on, Detective Joad? That can't be true. I just met Cecil for the first time tonight. And he died right in front of me. By the way, the name of the... Sorry. The name that I know the man in the park by... blah blah blah. I can't read today. The name of the man isn't Cecil. What? From the first minute I laid eyes on you tonight, I've been wondering... Ooh, the world. is this guy? I... Mr. Manister? Dr. Campanella, where are you? Just be quiet and listen. This is our demand. What? Demand? Our demand hasn't changed. The execution must be tonight. Once we confirm this has been carried out, we'll release the hostage. What are you talking about, Inspector Campanella? And you know it wasn't my daughter who was abducted. Does it really matter who the hostage is? Alive is alive. Even if it's the daughter of a death row prisoner. Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution, immediately wait for our call, baby. Listen, Mr. Master, you look paler than ever. What in the world? What's going on? Inspector Campanella! The rock of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago, the fates of many people, and started a chain of tragic events. Even so, even now, the chain continues to grow even longer. Inspector Campanella his call proved that to us. And the greatest mystery of all has risen to the surface. Who is this me I've been chasing all night? Who am I? I'm even further from knowing that when I started. Well, that was fun. Now the plot is thickened, and I'm sure that you wish for me to continue on this one, Mr. Felonious. And don't worry, just give me some practice on these later rounds, and I'm sure I can get it for you. Alright. And anyone else wishes to comment, rate, or come and subscribe, you sure can. And this is PikaFan82, once again, signing out. Thank you, and have a good night.